Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast on a mission to inspire a world where food makes us better. Guys, today is Monday, and for some of you it's Easter Monday, so you might be off, but it doesn't matter. Today is Monday, it's new beginning, new week, and it's the week when April really starts. We have basically about 4 weeks of April. And so did you do your planning? What do you want to accomplish this month? If you have a long-term goal that cannot be accomplished in a month, like for me, I want to get into corporate coaching and make 1 million in sales by the end of summer. If there is a goal that you're not going to accomplish in a month, there is still got to be something that you need to accomplish in order to move towards that bigger goal. And that can be also fitness or health transformation or anything. And if you have a goal that will take, 6 months or maybe a year, maybe even a couple of years, you still need to have something that can be accomplished on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, and on a daily basis. So keep your motivation up and give your brain that feeling of accomplishment that will increase the amount of dopamine you have, and that will further increase your motivation and will help you to keep going even when it seems like you're not making much progress or it's not going the way you want it to go. Anyhow, you need to have something you are working on every month to accomplish, to finish, and then something every week, and then something every day. So usually on Sunday or Monday, I do my planning for the week. When I have a few goals, usually it is recommended to have no more than 3 goals that, other things can go wrong, but these goals you gotta accomplish. And then based on those 3 goals, you want to prioritize your day too. So every day you have 3 major goals that you're working on, and the rest just be on the side, things that you can get to or not get to. So this is also in high performance coaching, or in any coaching when people are trying to become more effective at reaching their goals and moving their careers or their lives or their relationships forward. So this is known as 3x3 method. Basically, what you want to do is, again, have 3 bigger goals that you're working on. And every day, you also have 3. You might have 1, you might have 2, but usually it's a good idea to have no more than 3 goals that you're working on every day, that you gotta make them happen, like no matter what. For me, for example, for this week, I want to do just 2 major things. I want to sell 2 corporate workshops for $5,000 each. And then I also want to schedule another 5, at least 5. And I also want to make at least 10 calls when I'm going to be explaining to somebody who represents a certain company what my workshops are all about. So those are the major things that I'm working on. The rest, my health, my fitness, relationships, things I do in my free time, my hobbies, of course I'm going to be doing them too. But we always want to remember what our priorities are. And then, of course, we need to sleep, we need to eat, we need to do all of that. But when you're actively working on something, you gotta have a clear focus, like a lot of clarity around what it is you're trying to accomplish and how it contributes to your bigger goals this week, this month, and, in the next 6 months or in the next year. Otherwise, other people's schedules, demands, your own to-do list, with all of the things like kind of bunched together, they will not allow you to be as focused and as clear as you need to be to move certain things forward. And in our era of distraction, of constant notifications or pieces of content that are coming our way nonstop all the time, it will become impossible for you to focus and to work deeper, to have, those bouts of deep work when you're moving things forward, it's going to become impossible for you unless you have some sort of simple system that will allow you to prioritize and focus and put the rest of the stuff out of your mind. So besides having 3 major goals, no more than 3, you can have 1, you can have 2, you can have 3. That what works for most people the best. If you have like 10 of them, that seems to not work for people, and people end up accomplishing nothing. So that's why they say 1 to 3 major goals for the year, for 6 months, for months, and then for this week, and then for today. So you want to have 3 of those things every day. For me, for example, today is my clients. So I have client calls, and then I need to do a follow-up, create some notes that I'm going to send to my clients back so they know what to focus on this week when it comes to their health, fitness, nutrition. Then I have content. That content helps me to bring awareness about what I'm teaching, what my coaching is all about. It also helps me to think. So content is very important because I also see myself as an educator. So creating content and helping people with it is a major part of my day too. So my second one is content. And then the third one, I have written down my link, but what that means actually is I need to work on the web page where information about my workshops is, and I need to create a link, and I need to share it with 5 people. That's why in the brackets I actually have 5 next to my link words, and I have also my link highlighted in green because this is the thing that is moving me towards my biggest goal of the next 6 months, right? So there are only 3 things that I'm going to be focusing on, and of course I'm going to work out, and of course I'm going to sleep and do other things like learning and reading, but these are the ones that I'm really focusing on, and they are solid in my schedule, and I'm not moving them anywhere, and I know what I'm focusing on when and why I'm doing this. So 3 by 3. Again, I have my weekly goals. When I need to sell, I need to do calls, I need to schedule more workshops. I have my daily goals, clients, content, my link for the workshops. And when you have this kind of system, another aspect of this planning is because we don't want to be worried about missing something important. Like, I don't know, you need to do your grocery shopping, right? We all need to do it at some point. So those smaller things that you need to do, so then you have something to eat, right? And it doesn't interrupt your day. So those things you put additionally somewhere on the side, like on your to-do list. They're not in your mind, and they don't occupy your mental space, and you're not worried that you're going to miss something. So whenever a thought pops up that you need to remember doing that, like set a reminder and write it down. And so, or just, simply write it down if you're in the middle of doing something, and then you can set the reminder and put it out of your mind, and that will free up some mental space for you to be completely focused on those important goals. So today is Monday, and on Mondays I like to focus more on this coaching stuff that will help you to be more productive and more effective, because guys, nobody told us, at least most of us, at school or at our university, nobody told us how exactly we need to manage ourselves and our brain to be more effective. And this is an important stuff. This can actually improve your life, your output, how you experience everything, what goals you reach. It can help you to do more of that and do it better, right? So we were not taught this at school, but now we know that it works, and we know the neuroscience behind it, and we know, how to do things better. And so when we use them, we use our brain and body and all of our resources, our time, our energy more effectively and efficiently. So on Mondays, I'm trying to focus most of Mondays on this things, these tools, this concept that will help you to become more effective and awesome human being. So today is 3x3 system. So for your months, for 6 months, for a year, for your week, for your day, have no more than 3 goals. 3x3, I don't even remember why it's 3x3, not just 3. Maybe it just sounds better. But anyhow, have no more than 3 priorities in your months, in your week, in your day, and focus on them. And if there is something small comes up, like do your grocery shopping, then put it somewhere on your, I don't know, I have a notepad when it says to do, and that's where I put all my small stuff. Then set a reminder so you for sure don't forget to do that, and just take it out of your mind so you could focus on more important stuff. Let me know what you think. If something was unclear, like how exactly you plan those, 3 goals for the months, for the week, for your day, like if you need a little bit more, like, I don't know, advice or tips, or, how you do this, like where do you write it down, how you figure out what's most important and what to do with the rest of the stuff, reach out either via email or on any social media. Instagram is where I'm the most active. So reach out and I'll give you my best tips. That being said, have an awesome day off if you are off today, but still take some time, get ready for the week ahead, for the months ahead, for the next 6 months ahead. Do your 3x3 and then put the rest of the less important stuff somewhere else so you don't forget to do it, but it frees up your mental space. So do this. Have an awesome day ahead, have an awesome week ahead, have an awesome month ahead. Of course, you're going to be hearing from me many times before the week and month is over, but these are my wishes to you, to move something forward, to have awesome experience while doing that. And guys, as usual, thank you for listening. Thank you for staying tuned, for getting better, for working on yourself and the world around you. So thank you, and till next time, eat better daily.